ये कहानी है उस दिन की जब हकीकत में हिंदुस्तानियों में आज़ादी के जज्बे की चिंगारी भड़की थी। और वो चिंगारी भड़काई थी मंगल पांडे ने। सन 1857 के प्रथम स्वतंत्रता संग्राम को जन जन की मुक्ति संग्राम बनाने के लिए हमारे रणनीतिकारियों ने बड़े ही व्यापक पैमाने पर तैयारियां भी की थी। 29 मार्च 1857 को बैरकपुर छावनी में इस संग्राम को अंग्रेजी फौज की 34वीं रेजिमेंट की 39वीं पलटन के सिपाही श्री मंगल पांडे ने अंजाम दिया।
Mangal Pandey, Sepoy of 34th Regiment of Bengal Navy Infantry. You have been found guilty for creating disturbance among your fellow soldiers. You have also been convicted of killing 2 of your army officers and injuring 4 of your other army men. You will be hereby be court-martialed after listening to the witnesses which were present at the place of the incident. Sergeant Major Newsom, please let us know what happened that day.
I arrived at the parade ground before Bob, and I am ordered Jamadan Ishwari Prasad to arrest Mangal Pandey. And to that he stated that the NCO has gone for help, and that he could not arrest Mangal Pandey by himself. So I ordered Jamadan to fall on the ground with loaded weapons. In the meantime, Lieutenant Bok had arrived on the ground, and he was asking, "Where is he? Where is he?" And to that I replied, "Right to the right, sir, for your life. The sepoy will shoot at you." And at that moment, Mangal Pandey had fired at Lieutenant, and the bullet hit his horse. I had charged towards Mangal Pandey, but while confronting him, I was knocked to the ground from behind from Mangal Pandey's musket. The sound of the firing had brought other sepoys out of the barracks, but all of them were mute spectators.
Lieutenant Henry Ball, are you sure the incident that happened on the afternoon of 29th March 1857?
At the Barakpur parade ground on the afternoon of 29 March, I was informed that several men of my regiment were in an excited state. Further, it was reported to me that one of them, Mangal Pandey, was pacing in front of the regiment's guardroom by the parade ground, armed with a loaded musket, calling upon the men to rebel and threatening to shoot the first European that he set eyes on. I immediately buckled on my sword, placed loaded pistols in my hostlers, and galloped to the lines. Pandey took aim at me and fired. He missed me, but the bullet struck my horse in the flank, and we were brought down. I quickly disentangled myself and seizing one of my pistols, advanced towards Pandey and fired. I missed him. Before I could draw my sword, Pandey attacked me with a sword, slashed me on the shoulder and neck. It was then that another sepoy, Sheikh Paltu, intervened and tried to restrain Pandey, even as he tried to reload his musket.
Now I would like to call upon the commanding officer, General Hersey, for his witness.
Pandey tried shooting some of my army men and hence killed 2 of them and injured 4 others. When he felt that there's no way out, he put the muzzle of his musket on his chest and triggered it by his foot. He then collapsed bleeding with his regimental jacket on fire.
Now I would like to call upon Captain Gordon for his witness. Captain Gordon, can you share the incident that happened on Barakpur parade ground?
I was getting ready as my daily routine when suddenly I was given this information that there is a bunch of sepoys trying to capture over the cantonment. I grabbed my gun and sword immediately and rushed towards the parade ground.
Isn't this true that you and Mangal Pandey have been friends for a long time?
Yes, that is true. But that has nothing to do with what happened that day.
Your fellow British officers has been attacked and injured by your friend. What do you have to say about that?
I agree that this is a disgraceful event for our regiment. But we must look at the cause of this outrageous behavior. Their religious sentiments were hurt after the introduction of cottages graced with the fat of pigs and cows.
So you mean to say every person whose religious sentimental has been hurt turned into rebel against your own demand?
We have never been considered as their own people. There has always been a level of racism amongst the Indians and the British. The Indians have been compared with dogs for years. For God's sake, no wonder there is an outburst.
Captain Gordon, your choice of words shows that you're more on the culprit side rather than your own people.
We are just trying to know what happened that day rather than why it happened. There is a cause for every action.
Do not forget, Captain, he even injured you. Mangal Pandey didn't even defend your friendship.
Why you are not trying to understand my point?
Now this is a disgraceful event. A British official is trying to support the rebel. Majorina would say.
I am not supporting anyone. I am just trying to tell the officials in this room that we must understand why this incident happened rather than what happened, so that there are no further incidents like these. We must understand the cause of this incident. And if it is not stopped now, there will be large-scale rebellions.
My lord, there is no use of getting to understand the reason. Once a rebel cannot be forgiven. I demand that this man, Mangal Pandey, shall be hanged till death. There should be no other sepoys will take the same events similar to this, and if they take these similar events, there will be similar consequences.
My lord, this is not the time to take hasty decisions, because what I see is we are going against our own army men, and if they get outraged, there will be bloody rebellion, and which will put the Khambi Raj in India in danger.
मंगल पांडे, तुम्हें ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी की फौज में बगावत फैलाने के लिए दोषी पाया गया। इसके लिए तुम्हें सजाए मौत भी दी जा सकती है। To be hanged till death। क्या तुम अपने बचाव में कुछ कहना चाहोगे?
हाँ, मैंने बगावत की है और मुझे इस बात का बिल्कुल अफसोस नहीं। मुझे अफसोस इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि आपकी कंपनी ने हमारी भावनाओं की कदर नहीं की। हमें सिर्फ इस्तेमाल करते रहे, कभी चाइना में जंग के खिलाफ तो कभी अफगानिस्तान में जंग के खिलाफ। हमें फौजों से लड़ाते रहे, हमारी हाथ हमारी आदमियों के खून से रंगाते रहे। इसके बावजूद भी हमें काला कुत्ता बुलाया गया। अरे आपके लिए हम शतरंज के सिर पे आते रहे, जिन्हें जब चाहा लड़ाई में लड़ने के लिए आगे कर दिया गया। और रुतबा लूटने में आपके अंग्रेज फौज और वजीर और राजा ही आगे रहे। मेरा ये विद्रोह गाय और सुअर की चर्बी से पुते कारतूस के इस्तेमाल के खिलाफ नहीं है। मेरा ये विद्रोह है हमारी खोई हुई पहचान वापस पाने का।
मंगल पांडे, क्या तुमने 29 मार्च 1857 को भाग या कोई और नशा किया था? अगर तुम अपनी गलती मान लेते हो तो तुम्हारी सजा माफ की जा सकती है और शायद तुम्हें आजाद भी कर दिया जाए।
माफी मिले या ना मिले, आजादी मिले या ना मिले, पर ये विद्रोह आप अंग्रेजों को ये जरूर बता देगा कि जब हिंदुस्तानी एक हो जाते हैं तो बाहर वालों को निकालकर उन्हें उनकी जगह पहुंचाने में ज्यादा वक्त नहीं लगाते, चाहे वो तुर्क हो या फिर हो कोई अंग्रेज। अरे आप क्या मुझे फांसी पर चढ़ाओगे? मुझे तो एक चिंगारी भड़कानी थी जो भड़क चुकी है। अब आप उसको बुझाने के लिए जितनी फूंके मारोगे वो उतना ही बड़ा रूप लेकर आपकी ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी को जलाकर भस्म कर देगी। मैं आपकी फौज के लिए गद्दार हो सकता हूं शायद, परंतु अपने देश और उसके नमक के साथ अब मुझे गद्दारी बिल्कुल मंजूर नहीं। आजादी की इस जंग का तिलक मेरे खून से लाल होना है तो हो जाने दो इसको लाल मेरे लहू के एक एक कतरे से, मुझे कोई परवाह नहीं।
जैसा कि मंगल पांडे ने कहा था, यह विद्रोह पूरे हिंदुस्तान में जंगल की आग की तरह फैल गया और ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी की जड़ें तक हिल गई। हालांकि इस विद्रोह को 1 साल बाद सिपाही विद्रोह कहकर दबा दिया गया। 90 साल बाद हिंदुस्तान को पूर्ण स्वतंत्रता मिली और मंगल पांडे देश के प्रथम स्वतंत्रता सेनानी के नाम से अमर हो गए। जब उनसे उनकी आखिरी इच्छा पूछी गई थी, उनका मुस्कुराते हुए यही जवाब था।
मेरी आखिरी इच्छा मेरे मरने के बाद ही पूरी होगी।